Fest, but I'm flying at it. Got a grown man cry cause I'm crying for it. Cut the Regia selfie and send.
Kasendere tini ndi mufare. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Kade tini 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 nane. Kantendere, my baby kantendere. Kantendere, my baby kantendere. Kantendere, kantendere. Kantendere, my baby kantendere.
Yeah. Rico China Chigomber, Dina baby Rico China Chigomber, Rico China Chigomber, Rico China Chigomber, hey, Nena Rico China Chigomber. Left foot slide when I'm sliding on it, hey, everything mine and I'm smiling on it, for real. Seem far fast but I'm flying at it. Got a grown man cry cause I'm crying for it. Cut the Regia selfie and send it, hey, Fendi bag and the merengere, hey, e-wallet and the musendere. Zote atipandere, kade Regia selfie and sendere. Fendi bag and the merengere, e-wallet and the musendere. Zote atipandere.
Kasendere tini ndi mufare. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Kade tini 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 nane. Kantendere, my baby kantendere. Kantendere, my baby kantendere.
Rico China Chigomber, Dina baby Rico China Chigomber, Rico China Chigomber, Rico China Chigomber, hey, Nena Rico China Chigomber.
Ey, riko china chigombere Dina baby riko china chigombere Ey, chigombere Dina yerinere china chigombere Kadenge no tinti ndi mufare Kadenge no tinti ndi mukwame Jwanga naye ashingisha bamwe Rwanga naye asimbale mbale 1, 2, 3, 4 shita misababo 1, 2, 3, 4 komutata famo 1, 2, 3, 4 shita misababo 1, 2, 3, 4 komutata famo Kasendere tini ndi mufare Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah Kade tini 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 na ne Kandendere My baby kandendere Kandendere My baby kandendere 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 My baby kandendere
Ayo. What's good, people? I hope y'all chilling well with them good people, man. Y'all chilling right here with your boy Malcom to the Z, man. Late night with Malcom. It's yet another Tuesday. It's a Tuesday, right? I mean, I'm not losing my crew or anything. Yeah, it's the 20th of April, man. Tuesday night, live chilling right here. Welcome to it, man. So I open up this with a little bit of glitch. I have to apologize for that, man. You know how it goes with this weather too. It's actually just messing up with my podcast, man. It's crazy. Anywho though, I hooked you guys up with a little bit of my homie Vusi Alpha. You should check Vusi Alpha, man. He's always live at 3 a.m. Yeah, for those that wake up real early, man, you should check Vusi Alpha, man, on Capricorn FM, man. I believe you know what Capricorn FM is at, right? So yeah, you should check that out, man. I gave you Vusi Alpha featuring Yellow with Chingombera. That's how it's spelled, right? Chingombera. Chingombera, I think. Yeah, somewhere there, that was a beautiful gem. The music video is actually nice. You should check it out on YouTube. I believe it was a bit glitchy on my side, but I'm glad I got to play that. I'm still gonna give you guys more music. I'm still, prepping my stuff up like I always do, man. Please check me out, man, and give me a shout out. Today we have a very hot hitting, like a crazy topic for you guys, man. I need you guys to engage with me on this one, you know what I mean? Today we're gonna be talking about toxic masculinity, man. My bad, but before we get into that, right, we should rather talk about this fire that happened at Cape Town, and it's crazy, right? But apparently this is not like new stuff. I seen it on Twitter. Somebody said like this happens at Cape Town almost like all the time, So but yeah, man, apparently they were like blazing. It destroyed a lot, man. The Cape Town fires destroyed 650 what okay HA blade, man. You see it on screen, right? Okay, let me listen to this, what they say. Maybe I can have a little bit of insight on News 24. The audio article is actually taking a minute to access. But yeah, man, the Cape Town flats. Let's talk about that for a minute before we get into anything else, right? Before we get into that whole toxic masculinity stuff, So I'm just gonna use my phone because I've seen like how slow y'all saw that, man. My shit is really slow today, man. Cause I don't wanna be talking smack, just because you podcasting don't mean I gotta say some lie to y'all guys about certain things, right? So also there's somebody who's actually suspected of arson in thingy. Wow, that's crazy. In Cape Town, right? So a 35-year-old man who lives in a makeshift structure on the slopes of Table Mountain appeared in court on Tuesday for arson. That's crazy. The guy is Frederick Mangazo, who was apprehended by Neighborhood Watch and law enforcement officials on Sunday night, is accused of starting a new fire during the existing blaze. So this guy just saw an opportunity to just play with fire. That's crazy. Who does that? Like, where do you get the time though? Like, I mean, to just go like, hey, there's fire burning, I should do my own fire and burn the whole Cape Town. Like, who the hell do you think you are, dog? Like, you crazy. This guy is crazy. So yeah, he apparently that's the story. He was represented pro bono by a private lawyer who told News 24 that he has been contacted to provide legal assistance. So yeah, the court's main building were closed due to the COVID, I actually thought it was because of the fire, the COVID-19 scare. So yeah, I don't know, his voice was shaky when he gave answers to questions being raised during his first appearance. The court heard that 2 other people were seen with him, but that only was he was the only one who was apprehended. So he was accused of starting the fire and has been charged with arson in the course of establishing whether he would have granted bail. They're still going to try and grant him bail or whatnot, so there's still gonna be a bail hearing. But goddamn, dog, even UCT is on like fire. Like, hey, we should pray for Cape Town, guys. Hey, it's not nice right there, man. So hey, pray for Cape Town, man. Now back to the topic, back to why we here tonight. With that whole, I was searching on Wikipedia, and wow, it's actually interesting, but this is all facts, So the concept of toxic masculinity is used in academic and media discussions of masculinity to refer to cultural norms that are associated with harm to society and men themselves. So basically it's like traditional stereotype. The traditional stereotypes of men as socially dominant, along with related triads just such as misogyny and homophobia, and can they can be considered as toxic. So yeah, it's like due in part of promotion of like violence, including sexual assault, domestic violence, you know what I mean. And the whole socialization of boys in the patriarchal societies that often normalizes violence, such as in the saying boys will be boys. I'm reading all this from Wiki, by the way. The socialization of boys in the patriarchal societies often normalizes violence, such as in the saying boys will be boys, with regards to bullying and aggression. But then there's this fact, when you come back home with a bruise and they were like, what happened? You like, my friend beat me, and they're like, boys will be boys, That's true, and it's an actual social norm. These are the things that we live with, that we are grown into. Basically all the topics that I've been talking about has like this one theme to it. They basically talk about how society in amongst us black people are actually perceived, and how they affect us in the youth, especially in the now. So but then toxic masculinity is not just black people, it's everybody's problem. It's everybody's problem. So I guess I should say it's a problem, because it is harmful, and it happens all the time, everywhere. So with that being said, how do we tackle a matter like this? How do we then, I can't say eradicate the issue, I'm not gonna be political about it, because I know we're never gonna, there's always gonna be people who has their own opinion based on this, and it'll never change. We're not here to change anybody's opinion, or we're just trying to look for ways to live with certain behaviors, or to deal with them, or what I mean, the certain situations that we actually encounter, like even it happens even with guys. When another guy feels like he's bigger than you, maybe you're working with your girlfriend, and then he tries to snatch your girlfriend away from you all of a goddamn sudden, and tries to see how you would react. That's still fucking toxic, as like, cause now you feel entitled to do certain to make certain actions to provoke certain people, because you feel like you can. That's actually toxic. That's like the guy that started the fire in Cape Town. But yeah, man. So yeah, let's talk about it, man. Let's talk about it. Yeah, man. I take questions. Josie, Mr. Josie Mantad, I see you, man. Yeah, man. I do take questions, King. I do take questions. Ask away, cause I actually like to interact like that, King. So yeah, man. Let's talk about it. So as Josie's gonna be asking me questions, I need to go to a break now, so let me see if I can hook up like some more jams and shit. I still have like a nice playlist. It's just that y'all see how my PC sometimes react and shit. It's actually not nice. So I'm gonna hook you guys up with this song that I've been trying to hook up, man. I've been trying to hook up this jam by Nuke Smugglers, basically cause my homie my homie Anti Bullshit is there, killing them on the killing the mics and shit. You should look out for Chris Anti, man, and you should look out for Hip Hop 411, which, by the way, I have a battle this Saturday. Yeah, I have a battle. Don't worry, I'm gonna be podcasting on the night as well. So if they whoop my ass, y'all gonna know. You know, if they didn't, well, y'all gonna know. So I have a rap battle. For those that don't know what rap battles is, just search for Hip Hop 411 on any platform, and then just, you know, or just search for rap battles, man. They will, you know, you'll find them. It's a very entertaining sport, if I may say so. It stretches one's capacity to write and be smart about shit and be really creative and play with words, and at the same time, I don't know, paint a picture. It's like competitive poetry, you know. So it can get really aggressive, it can get really funny. It's really entertaining, man. You should check it out. Let me actually go to a break, and then we will get back to talk more about toxic masculinity. But yeah, man, I do got that battle. Okay, so yeah, let me hook up some more gems, man. See you guys in a bit.
Hey, yo, Ruckus, didn't you say you want to roll a blunt, fam?
Yeah, man, yeah, let's hold up for a second.
That party was so super lit, though, until they started playing the trap stuff.
Man, always, it's always the same old way. Same old stuff.
I know.
Every time, right?
What? What's that?
Yo, that's a nice sample.
What is that, bro?
Just got this fucking little sample. Oh!
I sport intelligence, my relevance is way beyond your veterans. My melanin don't define who I spit better than. Township or suburban, you get served to the very end. Christian Rastafarian, meat eater, vegetarian. I'll kill you all, down to the Arabians. Crazy motherfucker with the bone to pick against this fucking lazy man. I'm saying then, what the fuck you doing for the culture? Are you feeding the masses or you just the meal for the vultures? I'm talking to these rappers, I'm talking to these rappers, I'm talking to everybody that says hip hop matters. I'm talking to these labels, I'm talking to the underground, talking to the mainstream. It's about time for another song. I'm saying I've been rocking shows for low payment. Now I want the big checks, spitting hot shit that's rated. My cadence, electric and better rappers like hated. I'm taming lion hearts with each and every word I'm saying.
We will never stop spitting the back. I'm a true school cat and I'm proud of that. We will never stop spitting the back. I'm a true school cat and I'm proud of that. Proud of that. Spitting the back. I'm a true school cat and I'm proud of that. And I'm proud of that. I'm proud of that. And I'm proud of that. And I'm proud of that.
The beast is loose, motherfuckers ain't no holding me. I'm like a bear in hibernation, waking if you're poking me, huh? Y'all acting dope, hope you're joking when provoking me. Vocally, I leave you overdosed from the potency, huh? We taking this shit back to how it's supposed to be. Phony MCs flee scenes when they close to me. Apex predator, breaknecks, etc. They say tech is better than any next competitor. What? Your watered down sounds not allowed here. Been screaming it loud for 20 proud if we count years. It gets no better than a veteran repping the 7. Definitely evident my rhetoric is wrecking shit. We anti-bullshit around these parts. I clown these marks. Hearts what they lack in they bars. As far as rap goes, you assholes ain't fucking with ours. I break bread with my brothers like I'm plugged with the mob. Why?
We will never stop spitting the back. I'm a true school cat and I'm proud of that. We will never stop spitting the back. I'm a true school cat and I'm proud of that. Proud of that. Spitting the back. I'm a true school cat and I'm proud of that. And I'm proud of that. I'm proud of that. And I'm proud of that. And I'm proud of that.
Swing a pin-shaped sword and a stone shield. Dropping bombs on imposters, blow up the whole field. Keep them in numbers and boxes, yo, I'm like no deal. I'm not playing, boy, going for the whole spiel. Let me guide him, the kitten battered to plenty fragments. Confetti scattered the atoms that didn't really have it. The game better make space for like 20 planets. No Man's Sky, fly, Lenny Kravitz. Do damage like I write DS. Shout out to King Taps, Big Type, the real head. Started as a little bummer, following the wise men, climbing up the towers, cartelling along the side ledge, writing letters on the street, piled up on the mileage, trying to go all city quickly, fishing for that nice hit. The pens leak through the pants all stained, the hands on the crawl wall when you scroll your name.
We will never stop spitting the back. I'm a true school cat and I'm proud of that. We will never stop the back. I'm a true school cat and I'm proud of that. Proud of that. Spitting the back. True school cat and I'm proud of that. And I'm proud of that. I'm proud of that. And I'm proud of that. And I'm
You
proud of
already
that.
should and all I showed you's what a Malquake is. You're like infants at the mercy of a child rapist. I write papers with pens and pencils, the mind shakers. Divine statements I plan to answer cause I'm sacred. Your mind's caved in like hollow mountain bases. Under pressure, paces up to measure, laces rough in case and tonic fracture. Cause I've been around for years, blazing up the sector. Maybe not protector, but I'm king. The base is like my scepter. Adrenaline in and it kicks in like penicillin. Your benevolism got you tripping like you were sinning. Son, you better begin to a gifted and not depicted as a devil of sin. Cause we're different and not predicted and thinking. All my victims are picked in a rowdy system. I'm lifted by spitting, kicking rhythm like Audi pistons. Forgive them to prison cause they living like how you put it. The blistered division, son, I'm giving you what he couldn't. Nigga.
Late Night with Malcolm. Yo. We back. Man. It's already half like 7:30. It's basically 9:30 by now, man, which is crazy, right? But yo, I gave you that song, that music video, man. You should check that out on YouTube as well. Just check for Chris Anti-B, man. You'll find all of his stuff. You know, he's actually just released some Supreme Fly shit, some street shit, man. It's some real hardcore like hip hop. If you fucks with that hip hop shit, man, you should check this nigga's thingy out, man. It's beautiful, it's awesome. Yeah, man, that's who I gave you guys. Nuke Smugglers with True School, man. And yeah, man, we back. You know, usually I'm supposed to hook you guys with some business and stuff like that, and truly speaking, I do got some business for you, especially like niggas up in the hood and stuff. You know, as we doing that, we still gonna be talking about that toxic masculinity topic, man. And well, as we were still on break, I was actually just wondering like, how can I actually tackle this question and let it not harm anyone, because you know how topics like this likes to would actually spark a lot of interference and friction, so to say, so to say. So I would wanna ask, how can we, because you know, like truly speaking, with our norms, the way we actually grew up with, the way we grew up with the norms, and the way we were taught, and you can't really unteach people norms, especially like our parents and our grandparents and some of our brothers and sisters. You know, they are who they are, and they believe that the way they live is the way they're supposed to live. Even like it went as far as even the females and the children, like it's a cultural norm, it's not just a male norm, because now everybody else in this like thing, like the whole circle is involved in so many ways that you can't just pin it to the dad or the man, it's something that we grew, it's embedded, and it's something that we were being taught, and here we are, we feel like it's a problem now, because, well, in actual fact it is, because it harms a lot of people, people are very vulnerable, people get very scared, some people are actually just looking to be peaceful. We no longer live in a world where you have to be the strongest to survive, like physically strong. I remember a joke where this guy was like, I try to work out, but shit just didn't work out. I mean, fuck am I trying to hurt myself for, like, fuck trying to work out, man, just, trying to hurt myself on purpose. And then he's like, I went to the gym and I saw this strong big guy, and I put him aside. I was like, you don't really need like those muscles to be the shit in the streets. They can kill you with that. Like a guy with one arm can kill you. Just take out a gun and pow. So not that it's but it's the fact. Anybody can own a gun these days. So you be out there looking all muscly and then pow, they kill you. So yeah, but then toxic masculinity has nothing to do with being like muscly and shit, but it centers around that, because in a sense it's like you have to be not just physically strong, emotionally strong, that whole man don't cry thing. You have to show like what can I say, you have to show like dominance within the surrounding and the family, so you look like a protector, so you look like also that you are, but we live in a world where like this world that we live in now, there's like phones, and there's like internet, and there's like Amber Alerts, and there's like alarms, and there's like security guards, there's basically anything that is there to keep a person safe. Now the thing that is not keeping us safe are the people that we trust, because we've grown with these norms that are now counterproductive to our lives, because when I actually say something like this, I'm speaking in terms of how you see how people interact, like people don't even have relationships anymore. It's weird, because now they don't know how to interact with each other. So because of these triads that used to be norms, now if you beat a child in your house, it might be awkward for like the rest of the week, because now you can't even look at the child or try to do something, because the whole family is looking at you like you're some crazy guy who's out to kill everybody, so it's very, not to justify it, I'm just saying, because it's a norm, it feels so much like a norm that when somebody takes you out of that norm, it's weird, even though you may be wrong at the time, because it's a norm. It's like you have to unlearn this. So now that we know that we cannot really unlearn this, and most people suffer from this a lot, because like there's a lot of consequences that comes with it, when you're being abused, if you're that vulnerable, you might end up like harming yourself, or being like doing something worse, or like you may even run away because you don't know how to respond to that, so there's just so many like social constructs that has happened in between now and maybe 10 years or 20 years back that really like that builds walls between us, and we really don't know how to communicate about it. You know what I mean? Because the old people don't really like to communicate. They're more action than talk, and the young people like to talk, and but they hate to communicate. And you have those people who don't want shit at all. Like, hey, do whatever you want and leave me the fuck out of it. So these are the social norms that we gotta deal with, and we gotta try to live by them. So how do you deal with that? How do you deal with a crazy taxi driver shouting at you in the street, and you feel like maybe that's been toxic towards you? Do you know what I mean? How do you react, especially when you know that if you react, then in the society of those toxic, like, or the group of toxic masculine people, you look rather stupid, you look rather weak, you know what I mean? Because this trait still stands, especially when you're a guy. You still go around, and then you still have to feel like, okay, shit, I can't act in such a manner, and I can't react in such a manner or ask certain kind of questions because of the way you will be judged, because of the social norms. So how do we then look at this this thing and decide to change it or to reshape it? How do we reshape the whole toxic masculinity? How do you grow up with a child and teach him to be the most sweetest boy, if it's a guy, right, to be the most sweetest, gentle guy ever, only for him to go out there and get bullied? Do you know what I mean? And then there's gonna be a contradiction there, because it's a known fact, even in school, if you look timid, they will intimidate you. So, and if you are really timid, they will really intimidate you. Sometimes it's just how people are just being bred, I guess. Like social, the way they socialize with each other, especially children. Yeah, there's a lot of imaginative scenarios going on there. Sometimes they can get really violent, and besides, the whole violence thing, I don't think it's being condoned just by I don't think parents condone violence or violent behaviors. Rather, everything around us do. We watch movies and television at a very young age. We are exposed to games that have people grab their hearts out and then eat them. You know what I mean? There's just, violence is registered in your head regardless how it is. Sometimes it may look fun when you're a kid, because you busy playing with these games with people with guns killing everybody else, and it seems fun. That still registers in the person's head. So I'm not saying that the media caused it all. I'm just saying you should look into it. That's all I'm saying. You should look into it. If anything, I do suppose that the whole toxic masculine traits existed even before anything else, even before the whole world manipulation. There were still tribes, the tribal wars where men would go out and hunt and be this and do that. Even in Africa, there's still places where I remember reading the story about this. It was really I don't know if it was disturbing or if it was romantic, but it was just wow. So in this story, they say the man, if a woman fancies a man, it's like a ceremony. If a woman faces a man, she goes into this circle and then she dances. And if the man fancies the woman back, he takes a whip and then starts whipping the woman's back, like flash out type shit, like, you know, and that is some sort of like if she can withstand that, it's how much something that has to do with how much she's willing to be, or the strong bond between the two or some ish. But it was just a bit twisted, you know, like if you're looking at it in the sense of now, you know, back in the day, that's a culturally beautiful thing to witness, you know, because it's a ceremony, people are there, they praising that shit, you know. So you looking at it from afar on television, you're like, oh my god, that man is being abusive, you know what I mean? So first of all, how do we distinguish between like how do we then say this is okay to do and this is not okay to do, you know? And where do we draw the line, you know? Where do we like I'm talking in terms of the whole society, because even men and women, we still have women right now, like 80% of women actually still do that whole, if a man doesn't do this or provide this for me, then they're gone, you know. And that comes, it still builds up to that kind of personality. If I am a person that feels like I'm entitled to you because I give you all these things, and you're supposed to, whenever you get them, it's like they're supposed to be like a piece of your life that comes to me as, or your soul, a piece of your soul that comes to me as gratitude, you know what I mean? It's these are the type of things that are set to build men to be like to waver around the whole toxicity, you know. That's just my opinion. If you have an opinion about it, please holler at me, man. You can actually just check me out even on WhatsApp, because I don't think I'm gonna be taking Telegram calls, man. Not with this network. My bad. This network is bishing, you know what I mean? So WhatsApp me, hook me up with an anonymous voice note if you want to tell me about your experience along the whole toxic masculinity thing. Have you ever encountered it? Do you feel like it's something, if you're seeing it with your own eye or witnessing it, do you think that it's something that you can change? Because, you know, we black people don't really go to rehab. Rehab is like, I don't know, it's like a vacation for us. It's like, hey, okay, so I'm not gonna do this for a minute. It's like recess, you know. We only rehabilitate ourselves when we want to. That's an actual fact. Black people don't do rehabs. We summon rehab like to ourselves when we want to. Like I said, you don't, like, if you're not willing to do it and they take you there, trust me, you're like, but you are wasting money, you know, because I'm gonna come back and that crystal is still waiting for me out there. So blacks and rehab, like, you know, even if they tell themselves that, hey man, I'm gonna stop, dude, I know a guy who's been saying that they're gonna quit smoking cigarettes for like forever, man. You know, so it's a thing. So rehab is not gonna work. Anger issues, people are angry out there, man, and anger issues are not just simply solved by talking with black people. I feel like we have shut ourselves too much to express it all when we have to, you know, because in your head you're like, this bitch finna stop talking so that I can go home. And like I know most of them niggas that go to rehab always go like, man, okay, how long is she gonna be talking for, you know? So yeah, anyway, let me go to a break, man. I've been talking. Please do give me a shout, man. My number is 067-614-4444. I hope this song plays, because I really want to play this song for you guys, man. It's a beautiful song by this nigga called Black Star. I hope that nigga okay, man. All the way in zone 5 right there. beautiful type of music. Like the talent that resonates in Sash Town is crazy. Let me hook you up, cause I be talking and talking.
Hey, yo, Ruckus, didn't you say you want to roll a blunt, fam?
Yeah, man, yeah, let's hold up.
Darius, is something wrong? Something wrong? Something wrong?
You gotta see my baby, you gotta feel my baby, you gotta say my baby, you gotta be my baby. Love is blind, Marias. You don't wanna die for nigga, I don't wanna die for nigga. We don't die for niggas, we don't die for niggas. Tando angisho na mingi zokupa, kirili na kita off. Tando kirili na kita offa, angisho na mingi zokupa. Pela epoluwa nisizokia, ay. Uluwa nisizokia, tando angisho na mingi zokupa. Yeah, tando, oh, tando, yeah, tando, itela lo tando, oh, tando, yeah, tando, itela lo tando, hey, tando. Wena uze ufuningani, warigi vije burahadi, batleba unjeje mahadi. Wena uze umosadi, amatlala kubupeliri, todula reba bedingo, tepe ramasedi, tepe ramasedi. Yeah, sizohlala together. Le batswali ba regreta, bona uthando la ngempela, laka Adam no Eva, sithando sami ngathi ungeva, sizohlala sikhuleka, our father athi nyeve, heli church lidikela, re tlodula re iketla, hey, re tlodula re, yeah, tando, oh, tando, yeah, tando, itela lo tando, oh, tando, yeah, tando, itela lo tando, yeah.
Darius, is something wrong? Something wrong? Something wrong?
Hey yo, what's good, we back, and I hooked you up with a little bit of Black Star, man, all the way from Zone 5, with the song. The name of the song is called Oboye. Yeah, I like that song, man. Tando, it's like in bracket, it's called Tando. Wait, Tando, you know. So it's a beautiful song, man. Shout out to Black Star. Shout out to Mercury Carter too, man. Shout out to Josie D. I see you guys joining into the conversation, man. I love that shit, man. I fucks with the interaction. So yeah, man, Mercury says that the only way to avoid this whole thing is to like just move away, like just avoid it, like you know what I mean. It's as simple as that, just to just go, you know. Yeah, he says this to avoid this is to go as soon as you catch a glimpse of it. I believe it's basically to just you know, because you can't really do anything, you know, and which is fact. I mean, what can you're not gonna try to play Jesus. This is 2021, man. They will kill you. Sometimes they even include you in the situation. Sometimes you may even find out that you become a culprit. Kamoku, you're trying to just help. So it's hard to help someone, you know. It's crazy, but it's hard to help someone. It's, you know, I don't even get it. Like, how did we end up here though? Like, did we just decide, or okay, every man for himself, you know? Because, well, it is what it is if you look at it in that sense. But it still constitutes to the toxic trait. Well, at least if you know what, okay, I'm not the type of guy, you know. At least there's a lot of people who feel like they are not toxic, or they're not trying to be, you know, or they're trying to resolve them. Because yeah, there are people who are aware of their own toxic behaviors, and they feel like they should change for the better, especially for if like it's a family guy, or if you have a girlfriend. Sometimes in like, you know, people like those can actually help you be less toxic, because boys will be boys. In truth of the matter, if you go to your homies and tell them some shit that you probably are trying to avoid putting your hands on, they be like, hey nigga, don't fuck around, you know. They'll tell you straight up, fight that shit, and you know what I mean, put some hands on it, you know. So guys will always encourage you to be physical, you know, regardless what it is. And sometimes you get overpowered by the amount of people that are objecting on what you're saying, you know, and you end up being like, fuck, I hate you niggas. You know what I mean? And it's always a fact. Like when you're a vulnerable type of guy, or a vulnerable looking kind of guy, or even just, let me say, decent and peaceful kind of a person, you look vulnerable and timid to the rest of society, because that's how society is supposed to view you. Even to women, it's not just to men, you know, because you notice when a woman goes like, this nigga is too weak. Have you ever heard a woman tell a nigga how weak he is? It's, yo dude, like it's worse than like having a whole classroom of niggas just laughing at you because they think that you're weak. At least that you can get away from, you know. You can go home on some fuck them niggas. But if it's a woman, she crushes your spirit, dog. She makes sure that you can't even get up from that. Your pride goes with it. You're gonna end up just being like, okay, maybe I am weak, you know. And the minute you do that, your morals die, your confidence die, you know, you lose certain drive, and everything just starts collapsing. And then next thing, you blame it on witchcraft. And that's what we do, right? We end up blaming it on witchcraft. But it's the easy way out, you know, the witchcraft way. I mean, what else can we say about it, right? But yeah, so don't be toxic, guys. Now that's my only advice. I can't really say much. Just try to be as less. Just push your shit down. If you feel like you want to beat a woman down because you feel like she's disrespectful to you, push your shit down. It might even help you, you know, because it's definitely gonna help her, because she's not gonna get bruises or end up wanting to fight back and causing you to be more crazy and strangle her by mistake. Like, shit happens, and we see it. We live in a world where this shit happens almost every week. So push your shit down. You know, if you are with your homies and y'all talking some crazy, wanting to beat up someone for no good goddamn reason, just push your shit down. Leave if you have to, you know, like how Mercury says, just go. If you hear niggas talking about robbing a bank, just go, like bounce. Nigga, you don't gotta be there. You don't wanna be robbing no banks. You're not that guy. So don't be. Push your shit down. That's all I gotta say, man. Cause at the end of the day, you can't tell somebody who's toxic not to be toxic, or actually tell them that they are toxic, because they'll be like, oh, I'm toxic, and they're gonna whoop your ass. And you're gonna end up telling this story somewhere in a hospital, and we don't want that. So chill, you know, don't provoke nobody. If somebody provokes you, just you know, relax. I remember seeing this shit in a taxi, like 2 taxi drivers, right? So the taxi, this guy, like he stops our taxi, so he gets in, right? As he gets in, another taxi just stops, like, just besides on some, hey, why are you picking that guy up? And they tell the other driver, like, no, this guy actually, like, he stopped my taxi and is going to Southgate, right? So the taxi driver from the other side, motherfucker, gets out, and then he starts putting hands on the other taxi driver, like on the spot, you know, like, what the hell? We there, like, watching this movie happening in front of us. So the other taxi driver, though, didn't act. He didn't react. I mean, he just said, okay, I'm sorry, get your guy, I'm afraid of you, I don't want to fight, shit like that. He actually was apologetic and humble towards the situation. Had it been 2 toxic masculine motherfuckers, we would have even gotten into the shots, you know. There would have been bloodshed, because it's taxi drivers, for crying out loud. We have the stereotype, we know about them. Not that all of them are like that, because that just showed me worrying. There's actual decent people out there who drive taxis. There's a lot of decent people out there who drives taxis. I don't want taxi drivers to actually look at me with a funny eye some other time. I take taxis. I love all taxi drivers. No homo. So yeah, man. Push your shit down, man. Let's not be as toxic as the world portrays us to be. We can handle our shit, you know. Do some karate practices if you feel like you need to vent off. Run off in the morning, do some jogging, you know, write a book, do something to clear your head, but don't use other human people or human beings as your punching bag or your way to distress yourself, because you're stressing them, and it's always bad, you know. I think I should be out. I've been talking, you know. For any further, okay, yeah, let me give you guys a little bit of heads up, because I don't, like I said, I'm not, you know, I don't really have as much info on like businesses in the hood and shit, but I really would want to bring this section back, the business section, you know. Please hook me up with the links to your businesses, and if you're an artist in the hood, if you're looking to promote your shit, just holler at me with your shit, you know, music. If you feel like you want your bio to be out there, people to know a little bit about yourself, send me that shit. Let me hook people out with that shit as well, you know. If you feel like you want to improve some shit, just holler at me, man. My line is always open, 067-614-4444, but that's like on WhatsApp, right? And then yeah, anything else we'll see as it goes. I wanna still hook you up with some more music. Unfortunately I couldn't play all of it, but I'm gonna hook you up with a little bit of Yuxin, some music video from Yuxin, and then I'm gonna wrap it up with a little bit of hopefully Style X. Yeah. or Stylex or oh shit, no, I actually wanted to play this song but I couldn't. Well, I need to play this because it's still new and shit. My homie Basic featuring Two Things. The name of the song is In the City. And then I'm gonna give you guys Yuxin featuring Major first, and then I'm gonna give you guys Basic. For me though, Malcom Z, Late Night, every Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, man. It's where I'm at. Check me out, man. Don't be no stranger. And man, I don't think this shit's gonna play. Okay, we on. Yeah, I'm out, man.
Me, my nigga, we got flavors. Just do you or do me. Just don't do me favors. Don't do me. Hey, Major
in the city,
saying, hey, don't do me favors. Me, my nigga, we got flavors. Just do you or do me. Just don't do me favors. Don't do me favors. Me, my nigga, we got flavors. Just do you or do me. Just don't do me favors. In the city, in the city where we're there, every man has to find a way just to feed the family up there. Yeah, in the city where we're there, yeah, in the city, yeah, every man has to find a way just to feed the family up there. Yeah, in the city where we're there, yeah,
fresh out the building, nigga. I'm casket shop just to kill. I cut a few niggas off, cut more. Hell yeah, I'm on my grind, boy.
This ain't nothing, nigga, but it's through. I just get it with my people. Look, there ain't nothing I can't do. I just don't do me favors. Me, my nigga, we got flavors. Just do you or do me. Just don't do me favors. Don't do me favors. Me, my nigga, we got flavors. Just do you or do me. Yeah. Just don't do me favors.
Yeah. Don't do me favors, my nerd. I need me paper, my nerd. Nigga hot blowing vapor. I don't give a fuck about these haters. We been pushing up, I penetrate. Watch me going up, I'm elevating niggas, making niggas throw up, cause I'm breaking it. And my hood bag it up, cause I represent. I sell dimes, never sell a man. Make niggas feel like they out of rent. Catch me smoking in the content. You need to drive you out of store.
Don't do me favors. Me, my nigga, we got flavors. Just do you or do me. Just don't do me favors. Don't do me favors. Me, my nigga, we got flavors. Just do you or do me. Just don't do me favors. Favors, 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 yeah. Favors, 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 favors.
In the city
where we're there,
we get that dough.
hustle for the family.
Yeah. In the city
Where we're there,
yeah. We grind all day. Yeah.
hey. In the city, yeah, yeah. In the city where we're there, every man has to find a way just to feed the family out there. Yeah, in the city where we're there.
Yo, Did I just cut a song? I'm not done. That means I'm not done. My bad, guys. Yo, this system of mine is crazy. It's acting up. I was trying to play one song and then it played two songs at the same time, and I didn't even hear it on my side because the feedback is not working and shit. And then I found out when I actually just checked the shit out that I'm playing two songs, and it was just bad, man. My bad. But I don't think I'm done because I see some texts here, dog. I got some text here, dog, and we gotta listen to what our people say, dog. So yeah, let's do that, right? Okay. I need to actually just do. Like I said, I'm having a little bit of problems. I don't like these problems that I'm having, man. I'm having these fucking problems, man. So yeah, man, I'm gonna take this one voice note right here.
Hey bro, Josie here, you know who it is, man. Oh man, I'm listening to you, bro.
Okay.
Broadcasting and anything. That's some serious ish that you got going on there, bro. Loving it. Yeah, I would just like to just say, man, congratulations on that ish, man. You doing the most. Loving what you do. All that, you know. I wanted to ask questions about the toxic masculinity thing topic, but I felt that with you talking more, it's like I got answers and anything, some of the things you heard, so it was cool. The only part that I felt that it was kind of like an eyebrow raising a bit was the part when you spoke about spoke about rehabilitation and anything, talking about black people rehabilitating, like you find out like it's like I felt like a whole lot of stereotype towards that, you know. So in general, I would just say that was not a nice really thing to say, you know. I felt like you should have said we just tend to like act different to the rehabilitation that is given to us. Most people relapse and anything, all that. Majority of us, due to like you know, like a lot of things. I mean, I can mention them. I bet you like you can't just be going on and smoking it. But I feel like my situation it's a bit different, you know, because I used to smoke weed, right? And I then identified that weed was not good for me, you know. After I smoked that, I tend to just do crazy things. Started like becoming a bit violent, you know. It gave me that bad adrenaline, you know.
Yeah.
Like as alcohol. Some people drink it, they feel relaxed and cool. Some people drink, start being loudmouth and they start doing crazy things, you know. We tend to do a whole lot of things. So even with this rehabilitation thing, it's not about that. It's about how your mindset is, you know, towards that. You really are you committed to like quitting? What is the motive? Are you motivated, you know?
Facts.
What are you doing it because you're forced? Because if it's that, then damn, relapsing is like the chances of that happening are like 90, like wow, you're gonna just relapse easy, you know. So all I'm saying, man, is that keep the good work. Go and listen into your things, you know. Be nice, man, if we could get the live callings and all that, you know, get a request train. I mean, I bet you understand that you're still growing and everything. Time everything will be cool, you know. Word.
I hear you loud and clear, King. That was Josie hooking me up with a voice note right there, man. Shout out. And yeah, you're right, man. We do react to rehab in different ways. And another fact is, which I kind of overlooked and I kind of should apologize for that, is that we go through a lot of shit as black people, and we try to escape as much as we can, you know, and sometimes we feel like we deal with things better when we high. It's facts, you know. These are the type of things that we have learned to develop as coping mechanisms as we've grown up. So yo, Josie, man, I thank you for that, man. Thank you for that insight. And yeah, man, let's go to another, because I got another one, man. This is beautiful. I'm getting interactions, and I should thank you guys for interacting with the nigga, man. Let me hear this. Okay. Yeah, here we go.
What's up, my nigga?
Oi.
I'm out here chilling, listen to you talk. And this toxic masculinity thing.
What up?
Well, I don't got much to say, but I think like the main source of the problem is because people fail to understand that in this planet, in this world that we're living in, we got straight up narcissists. Yeah.
Thanks.
Narcissists, yeah. That's why you cannot tell them shit, because when you tell them shit, they think that you're the problem.
Facts. That's true.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, but the only way to get rid of that is to like to avoid that actually is to like I think it's just to move on. Move on from everything.
Facts.
Learn how to like avoid problems. So if it's in a relationship, still move on.
That was total facts, man. That was Mercury Carter, man. Shout out to Mercury, man, for that, man. So yeah, that was Mercury Carter with that voice note. He says that you should, basically what I've been saying, and it's actual facts, man. You should try as much as you can to avoid shit. Push your shit down. Shout out to Mercury Carter, man. Shout out to Josie. Thanks for communicating with the nigga, man. I couldn't stop this show without playing those voice notes. I should actually try to add some notification signs there, so that when I get these things, I should play them on the spot. But I'm glad that I got to communicate with some of you guys, man. And shout out, thanks a lot for tuning in, man. I think this is my time to really strap. Or should we take it up until 20 half past, because I think that feels more relevant. I don't know why it just feels more relevant that I stop this at like 22:30, for the day, because I got interactions and shit. But I believe that those two folks actually spoke on the top or the same thing that I was talking about. You gotta avoid trouble, because it's facts. Some people are just straight up narcissists. Some people are just straight up assholes. They just wanna be all up in you, and they can actually start a fight without any cause or reason. They just look at you funny, and you look at them back, and they be like, hey, now. Shit like that. So it happens, man. So just avoid it, and try your best to be to be straight. And in relationships as well, if you feel like this lady is really trying to push you, because I remember Chris Rock said it, like he's like women are never in an argument to win it or to be logical about it. Women are in an argument for distance and irritation. Like, how long can I talk up until this motherfucker snaps? It's partially facts, because there are some provocative women out there. You will have someone who just press your buttons in the wrong way, and you're like, I wanna kill this bitch. But don't do it. Don't do it. Be the bigger guy, man. Be the better man. It's always great to actually find yourself in control of a situation, even when it doesn't look like you are. Because you are letting certain emotions run without you reacting. Sometimes it's actually even good, because I remember earlier I said something like, don't use other people as venting tools, or so to say. but the thing is, that's sometimes it's a coping mechanism to other people. Sometimes a parent gets frustrated and takes the angers out of their kids. It's not even it works. This one is not even just a toxic masculine trait, and if it is, it still affects women as well. I guess I see a thingy says that's not fact, but I don't know what she's referring to, because I'm saying a lot of things. I would like to see or to get more specifics, but yeah, what I'm trying to say is basically, try to remain as calm as you can in situations that should be harmful, or that looks like they will, if they will actually if you interact in a situation that a person would want to harm you or would want to provoke you, don't counter provoke them. You'd rather move away. That's basically what I'm saying. But otherwise, yeah, I believe that's my that's my input on it. So I'd really like to see what else. I don't know if I should wait for this. Okay, yeah, actually let me go on a break a bit, maybe play one song, because I still have a list I didn't play. Plus I don't think I played that basic song properly, but I will give you guys a little bit of thingy, what you call Ras flow, and then I'll come back to actually wrap it up, right? I believe that by then I would have answered all the questions that I need to about this whole situation right here, and the whole toxic masculinity issue and how it affects us. So yeah, man, if you have anything, you can also just send me a Telegram message, you can send me a VN, you can text. I'm gonna be accepting calls soon. Don't worry, Josie, man. Why do I keep saying Josie? Don't worry, Josie, man, I got you. You're gonna be I'm actually gonna call you, when I actually get this shit done, man. So yeah, let me go on a break a bit. I can see my song is not wanting to play. That sucks. Alright. Well, yeah, let me try to play this song quick. I think it will open in a minute. But yeah, man, I'm glad that we're doing this. I'm glad that we're pushing this podcast. I didn't think the thingy will actually go this far, but yeah, here we go.
In the city where we die, we get that done. In the city where we die, we grind all day. Hey, in the city, in the city where we die, every man a hustle find a way just to feed the family all day. Yeah, in the city where we die. Yeah, in the city, yeah, every man a hustle find a way just to feed the family all day. Yeah, in the city where we die. Yeah, fresh out the.
Yeah, it's a celebration, hustle dedication.
I bet we on it. Push a liquor 24/7, ain't no hesitation.
And we ain't even till the morning. We ain't even till the morning. We ain't even till the morning.
And I say I'm never gonna tell no lies. She wake up in my bed, baby girl, no ties.
Honor. Them girls be show, them girls be show. Honor. Get it, some might feel clean. It's a about to go down. Yeah, it's about to go down. It's about to go down. It's about to go down, 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 down. Bona, get us on my feet, lead. Bona, get us on my feet, lead.
Bona, get us on my feet, lead. Bona, get us on my feet, lead.
Give thanks to the most, yeah. Now we dancing in the sky, yeah.
All my niggas got the vibe, that's facts. But we trade cause we always on flights.
Rebatzena got the 1-2 step, yeah. Vele Rebatzena got the 1-2 step.
Get some more time with a pack. Glasses in the sky, tell my niggas more life.
Bona, get to it, Bona, get a beer, let's on.
Yo. I'm still here, man. I'm still awake. I can't believe this, and I got work in the morning. It's crazy. But we still podcasting, right? People are asleep and everything. It's 20 past 10, man. I should take this little last 10 minutes, 5 minutes, right? Yeah, no, 10 minutes. Let me take this little last 10 minutes to wrap this shit up. If you got any questions, just holler at me, man. But the crazy thing is, I know how when I'm podcasting right now live like this, the feedback that you guys are getting is probably like maybe 2 or 3 minutes later, or even 5 minutes later or some shit, which is bad, because then when you actually start replying to this shit, I will be done. I'll be done with my show. So we're gonna do this like every time I actually podcast and I hook up a topic. Maybe the questions would have already developed by then, and then we can start off with like heating up conversations, you know what I mean? But yeah, man, let's keep talking. Do you guys still want to talk about this whole toxic masculinity thing, or do you feel like we've covered it up? Because I feel like as far as we go, and as far as we concerned and where we concerned, the only thing that we can actually really do is they say so yeah, the remedy for the smoke is to get away. But if anything else, let's try to teach our generation to be more humble, to be more respectful, to be more mindful, and to be less selfish. Because I believe that we as a nation, or we as a race, can distinguish, we can reshape anything the way we want to. It's just that we are still scared. There's still a lot of walls. Yes, there's still a lot of walls, social and psychological walls, that are in between our progress and whoever we feel can help us progress with, So this goes out to everybody, man. Try to be the best version of yourself at any time, at any cost, because you owe it to yourself. Life doesn't come twice. I don't think, even if you do resurrect, like if you are gonna resurrect after however long years, you will remember this life, and it won't be the same. It's not gonna be the same path, the same steps. So make all of them meaningful, man, because you deserve it. And treat people like you would want them to treat you. That's in the Bible, dog. I'm quoting the Bible and shit, but that's facts, though. You should do that. You should really consider treating people the way people would treat you, because it's life, man. Some people, when they say, I remember this other joke, fella, but when they say some people, they like to say that the world turns around and what goes around comes around. Sometimes it don't. Sometimes an asshole will remain an asshole until they die, regardless how many fuck up they do, and they will die assholes. Not everybody's gonna change. That's what Mercury said. Some people are just straight up fucking narcissists. So and it's crazy. I don't know if assholes have a formula to live longer, because even the old guys that actually still exist, like the old men that you find in the streets, they are all assholes. Like the good dads, the good people actually die at a certain age, and just only these assholes exist up until a certain age, up until they're like fucking 80 or 100 and something. It's crazy, right? Maybe they figure it out. Maybe the key to peace is being an asshole. I'm joking, man. You didn't hear that from me. I'm just joking. The key to peace is being peaceful, dog. So push your shit down. Guys, I finna strap, man. It's 25 past and I feel like if I keep talking, I'm gonna talk you guys to sleep, and I am not your lullaby. I am, I should write a poem about that. It should, give it to Mzakimbuli. I am not your lullaby. Bye. Bye. Like, doesn't Mzakimbuli really do that? Like, you guys are dissing, man. I remember, that was a David Go diss. Like, not a diss, man, a joke. There's a difference. Rappers diss and comedians joke. I should know I'm a rapper. I've heard people diss me too, hey. I'll never mention them for my own reasons. Anyway, guys, I think this is it. This must be it. And if I get your voice note later on, I'm sure to play it on the next show, man. People are probably asleep. We still have work tomorrow, and some other people's got schools, and my batteries is dying. And it's a nice podcast though. Like, I'm enjoying this, and I thank you guys for tuning in, man. Shout out. I'm gonna close this with a little bit of Style X for short. That's what he says. Yeah, Style X for short. With his homie what's this nigga's Bobo Ranks. Yes, with Bobo Ranks. Bobo Ranks fell. Cheers. Yeah, shout out to Style X and Bobo Ranks with On The Vibe. So yeah, man, for me, Malcom to Daisy, I am out. It's late night now, Shout out.
I'm on the vibe, all my niggas on the vibe. I'm on the scene, all my niggas look at me. I'm Miss D's on the way, we keep it clean. Ain't got a fee, cause this shit was made for me. I'm on the vibe, all my niggas on the vibe. G fashionable nigga in this shit, nigga. Life of a fashionable figure drip. Play tunes. What are you doing to a nigga? On the vibe. SVW, Steve's Vibe Wave, Team Wave. Hey, I'm on the vibe, all my niggas on the vibe. I'm on the scene, all my niggas look at me. I'm Miss D's on the way, we keep it clean. Ain't got a fee, cause this shit was made for me. I'm on the vibe, all my niggas on the vibe. Puffin' spliff, niggas, they go put me some. We chill on waves, so we surf until it's plain. Keep your lane, gotta build yourself to make. I'm on the vibe, all my niggas gotta try. I got a cream, now she licking on my pipe. I'm a king and I just broke the crown. Kill the bad vibes, positive and board. It's a vibe, put my people on the vibe. I be fashion trapping JF and I always strive. Sad on my choices, so I guess I do decide. We have to make history, it's the Steve's Vibe drop. Come up inside the vibe, all my moves be on fire. Became a human bear, man, let's strip it and fair. Purple laces by the pair, hit the push, they do the stare. Go crazy for the camera, style like strip up on November. Nike techno looking gorgeous, take the shoes to different places. Gossip many faces, turning up with fuck up stages. We be dancing like the 80s, if you 80s then you racist. niggas dumb as I got hella bandage. Codeine up in my liver. Your vibe is like a sticker. I'm still a fashion figure. Need a convo with Green Reaper. Like my vibe, feel your vibe, see a vibe, set a vibe, do the vibe, that's a vibe. You and I, we decide we take it to the vibe. This party mood on vibe. See my brothers, they be wavy, smoke on weed by the day. Excuse the taste I put on lately. It's a vibe, she slide a pendy. Got syrup, I plenty. It's a vibe, I'm a vibe, we a vibe, gotta call a vibe. On the vibe, all my niggas on the vibe. I'm on the scene, all my niggas look at me. I'm a steez on the wave, we keep it clean. Ain't got a fee, cause this shit was made for me. I'm on the vibe, all my niggas on the vibe. Nothing spliff, niggas still gon' put me some. We chill on waves, so we surf until it's pain. Keep your lane, gotta build yourself to make.
Chasing money got me chasing demons in my shadow. I'm a real soldier boy, I really play with Dracos. I don't want your pussy girl, that she got an echo. I know real niggas that be thugging on a lay low. Disrespect them, they gon' pull up in your hood in camo. Bring your Glock 40 and then she got 5 bodies. Fat ass mommy, yeah, she a hot thotty. Scotty too hardy and I put that bitch on Molly. When I'm in my hood, I'm smoking like I'm Bob Molly. Put some Forgiatos on my ride in a hurry. 48,000 horsepowers in my Holly. If you talking shit, we gon' blow you like a hubbly. CDG my clothes, hot all on my cardi. Prada be my host. I don't fucking know you. You can be my bro. Fuck your squad goes. We can be that close. Steezy be the vibe.
I'm on the vibe, all my niggas on the vibe. I'm on the scene, all my niggas look at me. I'm a steez on the wave, we keep it clean. Ain't got a fee, cause this shit was made for me. I'm on the vibe, all my niggas on the vibe. Nothing spliff, niggas still gon' put me some. We chill on waves, so we surf until it's plain. Keep your lane, gotta build yourself to make. I'm on the vibe, check my band, what's on for vibe. Bitches shit talk and let her feel mature. No coke can drip, but the nigga super fly for both, and he just now got this. Me and music are divided. Hey, well, I light it up. Yeah, I light it up. Where you at? Location beat load 9. Niggas capping, they thirsty for the top spot. People had the music, now they call him firefighters. Room full of engines, but I see the devil though. This vibe more got a hurricane vibe. She like the dick melody, they cuff me a cow. I'm a trap better, got a vibe for star. Got a long letter, all we do is take a step. Loaf drip, JFN gang, happy cause I'm on the vibe, all my niggas on the vibe. I'm on the scene, all my niggas looking